Hello students, welcome to our class. So let's start with our lesson today. Asexual reproduction for sponges. So budding or fragmentation. Sponges can reproduce asexually with regeneration. When you say asexually, it does not include A means no sex or sexual gametes. So meaning there is no sexual gametes. Gametes means refers to the sex cells, the egg cells and the sperm cells. So no sexual gametes involved. So that is why budding or fragmentation, that is called asexual reproduction with regeneration. Next is the sexual reproduction. So it involves the sexes, the both egg and sperm. So most sponges are hermaphrodite. When we say hermaphrodite, it means they both have the egg cells and the sperm cells. Next, sperm is released into the water and drawn into another sponge where it fertilizes an egg. Fertilizes an egg means the union of egg and sperm. So, when they unite each other, zygote will form. And then, the fertilized egg becomes a larva. Remember the different stages from egg, then larva, then adult. So, the second stage is larva. So, the larva develops in the sponge and then swims out. The larva settles on a surface and develops into an adult. So, this is all about sexual reproduction. Now, let us move on to the picture here. So, sperms are produced by choanocytes. So, as you can see here, these are the sperms on the top, circle orange, in which it goes to the egg, fertilization taking place in the choanocytes. Then a few spaces like fertilized eggs into there, then removing the larva. Then most sponges are hermaphrodites until new sponge will form. So this is the sexual reproduction thing. Now let's move on to the medical use of sponges. Now, medical. So animal found in marine environments produced chemical compounds not found on land. So there are different chemicals and we can see it in animals, in the marine environments or water environments. So they have been used in medications to treat cancer, bacterial infections, viruses, and many other diseases. Take note of that. Cancer, bacterial infections, viruses, and many other diseases. So that's the medical use of sponge. Then a compound in carabine sponge has been used to fight HIV. So it's like HIV or the AIDS. Then scientists are mapping and collecting ocean organisms that may have medical or other benefits. So this is all about medical use of sponge or sponges. Let's move to the Cnidarians. So Cnidarians have two body forms, medusa and polyp. Medusa swims freely through the water, while polyp attach itself to a surface. So as you can see here, the medusa and the polyp. So medusa has, you try to check the mouth here, and if you're gonna go for the polyp, they do have mouth and tentacles. Both have different, the same parts: ectoderm, mesoglea, gastrovascular cavity, endoderm, tentacle, and basal disc. Now, for the medusa, it has an umbrella shape, right? So it's all about Cnidarians. Now let us move to the next one. Now the next is Cnidarian structures. Did you have complex tissues? Cnidarians are more complex than sponges because sponges are the simplest one. So Cnidarians are the complex one. Another is network of nerve cells, a lot of nerve cells. Then gut and digestive cells. And last, stinging cells on tentacles. So these are the structures of Cnidarians. Take note of that. Next would be the types of Cnidarians. Here, most Cnidarians live in salt water, but some live in fresh water. Most Cnidarians live on their own, but corals live in colonies. So we all know that colonies refers to groups. So we do have here jellyfish, beautiful jellyfish here, the hydra, the Portuguese man of war, and our sea anemones. Now these are our types of Cnidarians. Next would be the reproduction. So polyps reproduce asexually by budding. You know already asexually, no sex involved. It's just budding. Then they reproduce sexually also by releasing the sperm and eggs into the water. Right. Then Medusa A reproduce in 2 stages. The first one, in the sexual stage, Medusa release sperm and eggs into the water where they are fertilized. Fertilized means they are like combining the egg and sperm together. In the asexual stage, the resulting polyps form tiny Medusa A buds. Remember the umbrella shape? So that will be the asexual stage. Coral reefs supports a huge variety of organisms. When I say huge, it's vast. It's huge, big, or like that. Protect beaches and shorelines from waves. Wow. Offer medical benefits to humans. That's awesome. And may be up to 600 million years old. Live in warm, shallow ocean water and tropic areas or tropical areas. Now, for your evaluation, this is good for 100 points. Just choose 2 questions. Out of the 4 questions in here, how important are the sponges and Cnidarians? What are the different types of Cnidarians? Explain the difference, the structure of Cnidarians, and explain what type of reproduction do Cnidarians have. So, I think that would be all for today. Thank you so much.